Ain't no way this guy.
We're already back in. One of their
One of their
teammates
guys didn't
didn't
join.
connect.
Seriously.
All right.
I'm in the.
All right. Yep.
And sorry for the dead silence. Hey, welcome, Coach, for R2I2 Esports. Thanks for coming to our little channel. Yeah, Play Versus has been having quite a week, and hey, it happens. But welcome. Can't wait to see the race. You will be running it on the chat. Hey, we've got a statement already for one of our players, Owen, for president. He looks entirely mortified. Good job. And looks like we're still waiting on one player to show up, and then we can hit the tracks. I'll be coming right back as I go and check out the other games we have running today. Just as a quick heads up, on Rocket League today, we're already one game up against the George Washington High School Patriots. And we are 1 minute into the second round. Hiller's up 2. We'll keep you informed on that as it transpires. And, Coach, I will be making sure to click the match assistant. Sorry, I've been slow. And this just in, game has tied up at 3 minutes 30 seconds in Game 2 for Rocket League. And this just in from our one Madden game that we do have running today. One second, as soon as I find that. Yep. And looks like last we checked in with our very own Terry playing some Madden. He is up 7-zip in the fourth against Eastern Senior High School. Or wait, no, that's not right. No, yeah, that's right. Eastern Senior High School. Our two other matches for the North Central High School have been relocated to Tuesday due to illness of players. And back to Rocket League, we've got a 4-2 lead with the Hillers over the George Washington Patriots with 2 minutes 30-ish seconds remaining. And oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we have the randomest banana here in chat, the very own Owen himself. Hey, get off the chat and get your head in the game, man. We should have the other opponent ready to rock in any second now. Taking a scan around, seeing how things are going. Back to the Rocket League game. We're 5-3 against the Patriots with less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second round. And by the way, I'd like to say, love the avatar of Andrew on the opponent's team. MF Doom, he will be missed. Alright, looks like the fourth should be popping into view any second. You can see the red guy and the gray guy are absolutely pumped. Back to our Rocket League score. Hillers 5. Patriots clawing back up to a 4. With less than a minute remaining on the clock, but we'll let you know once the score is final. Just 30 seconds remaining. Hillers still holding a 1-point lead over the Patriots. We'll let you know as that changes. And look at that, Owen. You made your mama cry. Don't use language like that. And we have the final on that second round. Game 3 starting right now. Hillers took it 5-4 for round 2 in Rocket League. Oh, and news from Terry on Madden. He has lost the first game versus Rambler. And looks like we have all the racers ready to go. So the race should be firing off here any moment. And that Madden lost. We lost 10-7 to Rambler Madden Team 3 from Eastern. And here we go. And looks like we're going to Witch Haunted Mansion, Boo Lake. All right, an old classic from the GBA. Originally a flat stage, but with the invention of the third dimension, we have added a whole lot of fun to this little track. Coming back, Rocket League, we are up 1-0 in the first 30 seconds of Game 3. Back to Mario Kart. Looks like the Hillers are holding a pretty convincing lead overall on the field. And here we go. We took 1, 2, 4, and 7. Should be enough to bring the Hillers to a good starting lead, 25-14. Back to Rocket League. We are 2-0 against the Patriots at this moment. 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Game 2 has started for Madden with our very own Terry. And here comes the next track. To the Shy Guy Forest. And the racers are off. Quick look at Rocket League. Rocket League up 4-0. 3 minutes remaining on that clock in Game 3. Looks like Daisy's holding back to be an item mule for the rest of her team. Like two of the Hillers are taking the first and second position. Toadette was at fourth, just dropped to fifth. Hillers may be losing some lead on this race. Oh, much worse than I was thinking. Hillers dropping a pretty substantial chunk of lead, but still ahead going into the third race.
We're doing really good this race, I think. There's like this.
Back to Rocket League. Hillers up 4-2 over the Patriots from George Washington. Minute 30 remaining on the clock. And looks like we go to Rainbow Road. Ooh, Toadette taking a great start off the line. And I gotta say, most of our racers do shine on these Rainbow Road courses. They love the danger and the Kellers or something. this is the Rainbow Road that came with, I wanted to say, the version of Mario Kart? This is the Wii one? Okay. Patriots stepping up in the last 30 seconds. Pillars 4, Patriots 3, but there is definite momentum going for the George Washington Patriots in Rocket League. And we have the final score for Rocket League. Pillars finish that round out 4-3. So that brings us 3 rounds of wins for the Hillers. Hillers take home the best of 5 in Rocket League. GG to the Patriots from George Washington High. And looks like the Hillers slipped down on this race. Way to go, R2 Carters. And we've got a shout out on chat. Gray 59 Viv, go Owen. Oh, that's the Owen Mama.
The other one is.
The Gooby Ooby. Gooby Ooby? I don't even know how you're supposed to say that. I think you people come up with some of these names just to trip us all. Trip up all us old folk. And thank you to our 2 Carters. Close games all around. I agree. These are great races happening right here, and it is hard to tell who's going to take them. The middle of the pack seems to be where the fight really lays in these. Alright, an update for Madden with Carrie. We've got 7-0 in the second quarter going into halftime. We'll keep you abreast as we get informed of the scores out of that competition. But now, back to karting. Owen climbed himself up to 6th place. Trying to fight down Comic Dude to get his position up. Oh, and wasted that 3 shell. Going for the double block. Things are getting violent there in that middle pack, as usual. Owen brings himself up to 4th place and takes a shell and is quickly knocked back down to 6. Hillers now behind by 14 points going into race 4 or 5. 4. Oh, going into another classic Mario Circuit 3. This one is just a super flat track for the most bit. Yeah, it's a super flat track. One of the big things to keep in mind here is the drift control to get around the hairpin turns of these old classic tracks. Whatever you do, don't try for a shortcut unless you're holding the mushroom. Trying to snag one of those mushrooms from Squishy up in the front. Oh, Blue Shell headed up. If ever there was a great equalizer in Mario Kart, it's that Blue Shell. Now, one of the hard things to do is whenever you get one of those stars, you have to remember it doesn't care about terrain, so you can just take a star and take every shortcut. Like two of our hillers are really having a struggle trying to cut up the path. Oh, and I do believe the hiller lead is going to be eroded even further after this round. Well, lead, who's saying lead at this point? But yes, we are still trailing, but one good race could bring us back into contention in this fight. Again, I would like to thank the members of the Richland 2 Institute of Innovation. This is a real nail biter, keeping nice and close. And here we go into the last race of the first set. Crazy King off the starting line. Oh, and trying to muscle in with Squish into the front position. have on screen have gotten themselves in a back position. They've got a long fight to get up back to the path. According to our Madden game, looks like they're up 14-0. I'll keep you informed as the scores roll in. Hiller's gonna be slipping down yet again on this one. Hiller is now almost a full 20 points behind. Congratulations on the first round of races to Richland 2 Institute. Getting ready for the next set of races. And looks like we're headed to Bowser's Castle. And away we go. 2 good starts on the racers on screen. Just made trouble for the lead of the other team. And kapow, that lands. Let's see if Squish can get the overtake. So it looks like Squish is still trailing. Squish still wrestling for the first place position. Looks like Nick might be holding somewhere close to... he's on third after that little spin. Up to the back and coming in hot. Bet it was not enough. Looks like Squish and Nick managed second and third. Owen and Riggs coming up in the tail. And here comes the next race. And I believe Maple Treeway, another Wii stage. I always like this one with the leaf piles that hide hidden surprises. Another good start by both racers on screen. Taking a look on the other screen, looks like Diddy Kong Nick is up in first place, trying to get an accurate read on Squish, but he's deep in the pack. As Nick slips to second. Looks like Squish has taken the first place position. Up, down to second. Man, looks like current Applejack is holding the first place position. Way to go, Applejack, from the Richland 2 Institute. Has recovered first place. And this from the front of the pack. First has just crossed the line. As Nick and Squish take first and second. as the scores tie up going into the next race.
I think we need to find a new character for the next competition. I don't drift enough for a lightweight. I don't think. I think it'd be better than this squishy.
Oh, and going to Mount Oreo. This is a Mario Kart 8 exclusive original. I love this one. Single lap all the way down the mountain. Always gives me kind of that SSX tricky vibe, if anyone remembers those days. Oh, and getting a double trouble block. Whoa. Man, getting himself with a ball. From what I can see across the room, looks like Nick is holding on to first place, though just got knocked down, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh, I just saw a blast up from where there was a squishy. Still a squishy. As Owen overtakes his teammate, and actually they are trading back and forth the position. Yep, and and it looks like they're still holding at 14-zip in the Madden game, played by our very own Carrie. I will keep you informed as that continues. Squish and Nick sandwiching second and third place, but looks... Oh, Hillers just sneak by 1 point ahead. As we go to Squeaky Clean Sprint. Another 8 original. This level always reminds me of if anyone's ever played a game called Katamari. The other screen, Nick fighting for second place and up to first with a great block. that star to absolutely capitalize on his position in the pack, bringing up to third place. And can he ride the jet? He does. And he hits the upper deck. Looks like Killers are sandwiching second place between Squish and Owen. And here comes Applejack to steal third place. Owen takes the upper track to take it back. Had it for a second, it looks like Applejack just edged him out before that line. Killers making some good placement in scoring. 81 to 75. Hillers up 6. A quick heads up on Madden. We are in the fourth quarter, looking at a score 21-7 Hillers. And here we go, Waluigi Pinball, first played on the DS. I gotta tell you, I put a lot of hours in on this track. This is a drifter's heaven and paradise, ladies and gents. And Owen taking a great line through the turns. Going to the bumpers. Talking about bumpers, looks like Owen gives Applejack a friendly tap as he goes by for second place. Like the Hillers are holding a commanding lead on first, second, and I believe even Squish is in third. Looks like Squish got a little close and took out one of those red shells and himself. Yep. As the ghost comes and Cruz goes out, looks like we've got Applejack back into contention. Nick still holding a solid 4. back to 6th. Oh, and finding a final placing of 5th. As we've got Squish and Nick in first place.
I think we still have a slip.
As the Hillers move ahead with a slightly larger lead.
What number is this on?
You're right. I believe this is the last race coming up here.
So that would drag it into the third set, wouldn't it?
Oh, and we go to the land of F-Zero for Mute City. Oh, and releasing a fire flower right to the backside of one of the RP Carters. Bullet Bill trying to take down Owen, but not quite making this cut. And I saw Blue Shell going up ahead. And that's this race down in the can. Looks like we had some good placements there. Applejack taking second place. As the Hillers take a commanding lead to the end. Another great round of races. Thank you, R2 Carters, for giving us such a great, exciting game today. And here we go, game 2 of Madden. Our very own Terry pulls out the win, 21-7. Owen using those shrooms to try to take some shortcuts through rough terrain. Blue Shell heading up. That's going to ruin someone's day. Oh, and it just hit Nick, but looks like Nick had the button to avoid.
Alright, that's still a good lead.
From what I can tell from the stream commander, it looks like we have 6 viewers currently in chat. Thank you for all of you for showing up and giving us some support.
Start a race.
Hey, if you want to give a shout out, I can always shout out for you. Oh, we've got some word from our racer Owen. Big love for Comic Dude. He's been enjoying trading paint with him the whole way through. Way to go, Comic Dude. You are definitely keeping us on our toes today. I'd like to say another thanks, me personally, Applejack. You are definitely top of the walk and giving our guys a heck of a day. Kerry is going to go into Game 3 of Best of 3 for Madden. It's a tied game there, so it's anyone's guess how that will finish out. But I'll keep you informed as the score comes in. So depending on how Mario Kart falls down, we may not know how Madden ends by the time Mario Kart does. Keep your eyes to our Twitter, which we will be putting up at the end of the stream if you want to follow. And by the way, if anyone jumps in the chat and says it's not Twitter, it's X, it's Twitter. It's Twitter. And the results are in. Looks like a good round for the R2 Carters. Bet Hiller is looking to keep just a mild head. I think that was, right? Yep. Sorry if I sound unsure. I've got many irons in many fires. Alright, back to the Choo Choo Rainbow Road. Looks like Owen holding on to the boombox. Handy little object added for this version of Kart. But when you get the chance, that handy little boombox can shut down even the nastiest of blue shells when timed correctly. Oh, looks like we had a little bit of friendly fire there. Squishy sending some bananas back, and Owen not quite getting out of the way. And there's the end of that round. And Hiller slipped down 9 points under the R2 Carters. And here we go. And good starts on both of our racers on screen. Hiller is holding first and second position at the moment. But here comes Jordan to get in between that for at least a moment. Oh, as we get in. Red shell incoming. And agreed. And Comic Dude cuts into second place. And there's Applejack. There we go. Comic Dude and Applejack aggressively moving up the path. Alright, first place has already crossed the line, so we're just waiting to finish up the race. As our two Carters increase their lead over the Hillers. Hillers are going to have to get some good placement in this next race to keep in the fight. And oh dear, looks like we're going to a highway track. Toad's Turnpike from the N64 days. Now, thankfully, during the Wii and Mario Kart 8, we have added some sections to the traffic courses to help out by enabling wall rides and stuff through some of the tighter sections. But it is still anyone's game when you're down on the street level with all of this traffic. Comic Dude getting a little close to a bus right there. As Owen trades all of his paint with... Ah! The Hillers can get some good placing here. We might just be able to turn this around. Ooh, and it doesn't look like we got there. Hiller's gonna have to take a trifecta finish to take this one down, I think. And the racers are off on Ribbon Road. Another Mario Kart 8 track. Almost makes you think that if you got one of those Mario Kart actual race car things that you can buy, the kind of track you can make it your own home. Sounds like a blue shell is headed up. And oh, it takes down Squish. Oh, and going past Squishy, coming up in second place. Looks like we might actually have the Hillers in good scoring position if they can keep their position. Some days I wish I'd just shut up because it almost feels like I jinx people. Oh, and caught out with nothing to defend against a red shell. Comic Dude ripping by in a bullet bill. Here comes the finish. Nick taking first place, but all of R2 finishing second, third, fourth, and fifth as they put this one to bed 20 points ahead. Again, I would like to thank the R2 Carters. This was a great and wonderful competition today. All right. And yes, from the opposing coach, such great races, really tense the whole time. Thank you so much for letting me watch the stream, and best of luck to you all in the rest of the season. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you for bringing a wonderful team for us to compete on this wonderful day. This is TASD Coach Matt signing off for the day. We will be coming right back at you tomorrow with a special stream. As I said earlier, please make sure to check out our Twitter at eSportsHillers. We'll be facing off for Overwatch on a rescheduled game from the small DDoS attack last week, which canceled many of the games that were going to be played. This is TASD Coach Matt saying I'll see you then.